Gather around. It's time for the show to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, there were so many matches this year that were just too much.
So this won't be a shocker because we've had a handful of really awesome matches that we just can't stop talking about.
How many times have these guys fought? Like it's been quite a bit.
I've been saying this all year. They're just so great to watch. We saw the heel turn coming, and then when it happened, nice and bloody, both dramatic and beautiful.
You are now entering the ring with Chutes and Ladders podcast. Here are your hosts, Desiree and Jason.
Chutes and Ladders, Saturday night's main event review. What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, after more than 20 years, the bell has officially rung for the last time on John Cena. This was definitely a special show. We're going to get right into it. Des, what are your initial thoughts?
Well, the time has finally come, and we got to see the final entrance and final match of John Cena. It was emotional. I know a lot of people were in their feelings last night. They still are, just different kind of feelings. So I'm interested to hear your take on it, especially from what you texted me last night.
Yeah, I thought it was a complete miss. and I say that because I understand putting someone over. I just think Gunther's boring. But yeah, we'll go into it one by one. So let's start off with Cody Rhodes versus Oba. What do you think about this match?
I'm a huge fan of Oba, and from the crowd, we had a lot of NXT fans too. So what was really fun to see was the pop for both. It wasn't just Cody. So obviously everyone knows, and we're just waiting on Oba to be called up. When it started, I kind of didn't know how it was going to go. You know, it was like, I know Cody probably is going to win, but it doesn't make sense for his size and his power for Oba not to win. But I get it. The point of the show really was to put over the new talent and the new generation. And definitely that's what they did with Oba. Oba really beat Cody's ass, especially with that uppercut by the announcer's table. I loved that. But of course, what I didn't see coming was Drew coming in and ruining it. And I just threw my hands up. I was like, whatever, of course. So... yeah, it was okay. I didn't like the ending of it. I really wanted them to determine a winner. But, you know, it is what it is with that. So I'll give it like a B.
Yeah, B's a fair grade. I gotta be honest. I think with the entire event, it felt very put together. Mm-hmm. They really didn't promote properly, in my humble opinion. Obviously, we knew that this was all about Cena, but you would think that they would have more... I don't know, that they would just basically kind of just put it out there of the card. And, you know, we talked about this before. This is what happens when you have to put up Saturday night event like 2 weeks after Survivor Series. So, yeah, I mean, this match is okay. I'll give it a B. It was good.
Yeah.
All right, Sol Ruca versus Bayley. We know how you feel about Bayley, so I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this match and your grade.
You know what, Bayley? I'm starting to like Bayley.
Okay.
So, I like her goofiness, so I'll give her that. With Sol Ruca, I went in thinking she was definitely going to win, which she definitely did. It was a good showcase of her talent and her agility. She had some really awesome spots with that backflip off of the top rope, that handstand on the top rope into a DDT, and then, of course, her soul snatcher. I love that. I still don't understand the dynamics of that. But I mean, that was exactly what I expected to happen for Bayley to put over Sol, and it was pretty decent. I like both of them. They're not bad, and so I'll give it like a B+.
Yeah, same here. You know what? You can actually argue that this was the match of the night. I thought, the athleticism showed by both females was put on display. I thought it was just overall good match. I mean, I really did. Yeah, and it's cool because I'm kind of I like that Bailey's kind of turning around for you, because I think she's a hard worker.
She is.
And, she loves the business. So, I mean, it's cool. To me personally, passion's a lot about it. Passion's a huge part about the industry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of liked it overall. So, yeah, B+ is a great grade.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's talk about AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. This, again, a pretty solid match. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I love Javon. I am a huge fan of his. And I'm just waiting on him to be called up. That boy can fly. And the fact that he's only 21, and the same with Leon. I didn't realize how young. I knew they were young, but I didn't know that they were that young. And those boys can jump. And even from the start, going with the super kicks against Dragon and AJ. And I really like AJ and Dragon Lee together. I really like this match. I didn't know if that was part of it, but come to find out, with AJ tripping when he was trying to do the springboard forearm, that was, that sucks that it happened. But, of course, I knew those two were going to win. But I actually liked it. I wished it was a little bit longer. It flowed really well. And I want to say that was my match of the night, just because of how fun and high flying it was. So I'm actually giving it like an A- because I enjoyed it so much.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, you know what? I'll just double down. A- is a great grade. I think that everything you just said, I'm just going to echo, because I thought that, these two guys are super young, but they're coming and they're going to be leading the charge for quite some time. So yeah, definitely liked it. A- is a great grade for this match.
Yeah.
All right, now for the main event. Gunther versus John Cena. Some people liked it. All right, let's just hear what you have to say first.
Okay, very indifferent. I didn't hate it. I don't think it was his best match of the night or of the year. We knew that was coming. I think a lot of emotions are involved in this, especially with the big Cena fans. I have said this time and time and again. I am not a Cena girl, but I do respect him and I love what he's done for the business and what he's done overall. It's weird because I feel like there were two parts of the match. Half of it was Super Cena, and that's exactly what everyone wanted to see, with just his avalanche AAs and just old school vintage Cena that we wanted to see. And then the other half was Gunther and putting him in that sleeper and just constant submissions and fighting. So I think, I'm okay with it. I knew this was going to happen with him and with the whole trend of his retirement tour. We shouldn't be surprised by this. But the fact that when he was in that sleeper and with that smile and then he tapped, I was like, he knew exactly what he was doing. So, it's whatever. Gunther's got mega heat. He had to get escorted out of the arena. I think Triple H it has tons of heat right now. But like I said, I'm indifferent. I get it. It's part of the business. It's expected. So, I'll take it.
Okay, gotcha. No, I didn't like it. I understand that the whole point is Gunther to be this, the career ender, and that's going to be his gimmick, and they're really high on him. We telegraphed this from the second the tournament got on. There was no surprises. I just thought it could have been done so much better. Making him tap was weird to me.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been cool to have an attitude adjustment for a pin. I think it's funny because dark matches, they always send home the baby faces happy. Mm-hmm. I just thought that there was a real opportunity to do so. I thought the ending was kind of weird with they both gave the whole, when everyone came out and stuff like that, it just giving him both titles and him doing the bow, I thought was weird. I just I gotta be honest, a lot of this I just didn't like. And again, some people could obviously argue and make the argument of why this went down, but it just wasn't my favorite.
My thing is I'm okay with Cena losing. It is what it is, and I think a lot of fans need to understand that it's okay, because Taker had to lose, Flair, Shawn, all of them had to lose in their final match, and that's okay. I think it's just a matter of the actual execution of it. I don't think he should have tapped. I think he either should have just been pinned or just passed out from it, because it's so out of character for him.
Yeah, I mean, him passing out would have been like, oh, at least, he gave up without technically giving up. I mean, that's literally what is...
Like, he didn't even fight and struggle, because at least with Knight, with his last week with Gunther, he was struggling with it.
Yeah.
He didn't. He just literally smiled and tapped, and I'm like, oh, why'd you do that? But that's okay. That's what he wanted. Hopefully that was Cena's choice.
Sure.
So...
All right, what's your grade on this match?
I don't even want to give it a grade, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to go incomplete.
I'm just going to do it that way, just because I don't... it's so up in the air. There's so many things. It's so complicated just because it's the ending. I really don't want to give it a grade, because there's some people that are giving it A's. Some of them are giving it C's and D's. And I'm like, it's just, where are you at on the Cena spectrum? So...
All right, and that being said, what do you think about the overall show?
It was decent. It was like I said, we were all focused on Cena. We love him. We love what he's done. So whatever we can do to celebrate it. I feel bad for the fans that were really upset. I get it. But he's not gone for good, so he'll be back. Sure. So, I mean, it was decent. It was okay.
Yeah, I thought it was okay, too. I mean, I'll just go ahead and give it a B, just because overall, again, I thought it was good. The two middle matches are good, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, and that actually wraps up this episode. Let's hear your thoughts. What's your grade on Saturday night's main event? Please shoot us a DM at the Shoots and Ladders. And like always, please like, share, and subscribe, both on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right, until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.
Have a great week. Bye, friends.
This has been Shoots and Ladders. Follow us for more content